And welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. The Atlanta Braves taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first three games...
Ready to go? Digging in, Michael Harris II. Not even close there. And that's how Game 4 gets underway. And another ball. Swing and a ground ball. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Jerks and Profar. The next to hit. Just missed. Schmidt in his fourth year, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Takes it in for the out. Let's take a look at how they filled out the lineup card for Game 4 of the World Series.
There's no overstating this one, Boog. It's a massive game, and whatever the outcome today, this team is going to feel the impact more so than normal. A win breathes new life into their season, but a loss could essentially end it.
One out and a runner at second here in Game 4 of the World Series. To third, Cabrera. And there's two down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Olsen getting ready to hit. Popped up. And that's the third out. And we're back. And pitching in this game, Spencer. Schwellenbach. What's the word on him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Foul ball there. Volpe leads off second with nobody out. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Judge matched a homer in his last game. Judge waits. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses, and a full count now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
2 on, 1 out. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. There's one.
Oh, that is such a tough play, but they make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Well done, drives in the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Bellinger is in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. Harris after it. Makes the catch. And that will end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 2 and the Braves nothing. The 4th game of the World Series. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. A chilly atmosphere here. Really what comes to mind when you think of postseason baseball. Fans doing whatever they can to stay warm and energized. Right through there for a strike.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players too. Games like this really can be hard on you.
Next offering is foul back. Two. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that squirts through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Here's Orlando Arcia. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees. Back in the Bronx. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Profar has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Way high with that one. And that's ball 1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Profar on his way over. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Volpe stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. There's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. 2-out, space is empty. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2 full. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. To the right side. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. There's the strike at the knees. Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And the right-hander deals. Center field. Bellinger sizing this one up. Brings it in. Out number 2. Here's Austin Riley. Grounded out his first time up. Ball 1
that's
low.
A ball. Too low.
On the ground to the left. Foul. And it goes just foul. That's to third. And foul ball. That one ripped. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. Austin Riley goes deep. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Olsen,
no.
the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That one the other way. Dominguez squeezes it, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. He got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
That's in there.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. There's the strike. Ozuna, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. To the right side, sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ground ball could be 2. Sends it across the first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Little chopper rolls foul. And a count 1-2. Man at second. And that is downstairs. And the count's even at 2. Right side, hard hit. To the pitcher covering. It's thrown away. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. In worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the...
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
That's in there. And it's 0-2. Up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it. Aim to score from third. We are tied at 2. Go ahead run on base. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Out towards right center field. Bellinger sizing it up. And that's the third out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And a big swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That misses, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and there's one down. Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Harris sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. The 4th game of the World Series. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Handles, throws to first. Profar is out. Here is Austin Riley. That one missed.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Check swing, no appeal. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swings through the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Olsen in the box again, takes a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. On the ground. And foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Ripped to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. He's safe.
Well, that's a pick you want to come up with as a first baseman. That's how you win that gold glove. But it's never on him to take the error on a throw like that. And he'll probably tell you he should have picked his teammate up, but he gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Laser. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. Judge hustles it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw is late, and they can't get the out. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single for 2 now. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Aaron Boone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. First and second. 2 outs. Orlando Arcia will hit next. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in Game 4 of the World Series. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the back here in New York, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a miss.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Anthony Volpe digs in now. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
1 down, base is empty.
No, that's outside.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And now it's filled up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Out to center. Harris after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Hamilton back to work. Outside, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Next offering is fouled back.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So here's Riley now. He blasted one out earlier in the third. Jake Cousins will take over here. Profar, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a swing and a miss. And one away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And a foul ball. Here's the pitch to Olsen. And there's a foul ball. This one in the air. Cabrera sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Fouled off. He was late. Two outs with a runner at third. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now 6. Back in New York, here is Aaron Judge. Late on that fastball.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
The 1-1 is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The next offering misses. 2-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His second homer this series, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Late swing, foul to the left. 0-2 now. And there's a ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Jimenez getting loose as well. Pitch misses. 2-2. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one away. Manager Darius Vines gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
This one smoked out to left. Reaches, but can't make the grab. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. And that one in the air center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's two away. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Hit in the air right field. And that one way back there. And that is way gone. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-5. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
2 outs, nobody on. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Out to short, Arcia. Throws to first, and the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that one fouled off.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. Here comes the manager. Jonathan Loaisiga gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Loaisiga, 30 years old now, and he's a native of Nicaragua. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and
makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning stretch time. Braves 6. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dylan Lee.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ball 1 there. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. On the ground to third. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Grounder off the pitcher. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that one for strike 1. ground ball to the right side, and that's foul. Got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing across here this half. Back in the Bronx, ready to begin the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. That one fouled off. That one outside. And now it's even 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss. Got him looking. 2 out. So up next, Jerks and Profar. And there's the strike.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Braves. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Aaron Bummer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came up.
Albies over to Arcia. That's one. On the first double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him swinging. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back now in the Bronx. We go to the 9th. Now in for the Braves. Luke Weaver comes on now. First offering, and it just misses. And that one missing low.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Olsen, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one fouled off. Misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Marcelo Zuna. That clips the zone. 0-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Foul ball still 0-2. And they'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it is gone. He'll circle the bases, and we're starting over. It's 6-6. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 4 of the World Series. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one away. And now here is Jason Dominguez. Swing and a foul out of play. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Tied at 6. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a 2-out double to put the winning run aboard.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the grab, and that is the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. On to extra innings. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 2-1. On a line. Makes the catch for the out.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position. But that's just one of those hang with thems.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
This to third. Cabrera throws to first in time. That ends the frame. So one hit is all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 10. And we're all even at 6 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Iglesias back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Hard hit to third. Throws across the diamond. 1 out, the bottom of the 10th. Tied at 6. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Bases empty, 1 away. Late here in game 4. A little out front there as he swings through it. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 4 with a double. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now the winning run is on base. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Bellinger goes. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Iglesias throw over. Bellinger dives back. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Runner goes again. Pitch inside. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the winning run is now in scoring position. That just misses. 3-2 now. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. The winning run on second base. Got him swinging. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, 11th inning set to get underway. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. In the air, left side, Dominguez coming in on it. And there's 1 down. Tied at 6. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jurickson Profar. 1 down, base is empty. Profar gets a piece there. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here comes Austin Riley. Foul ball there. That one just misses, and the count is 1-2. That one missing inside. This one popped up. Chisholm makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Joe Jimenez. The pitch. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Good eye right there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That one not close. And that's ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And this is inside. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Line drive, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
First and second, no outs. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. With the winning run standing at second here in Game 4 of the World Series. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. And ball 1. Almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. And just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. 2 down. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Fought off foul. Winning run stands at second. And now it's even up.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. He spits on that one.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is the third out of the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Swing and a ground ball. Over to Goldie. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And here comes the Yankees. And now Ozzie Albies squirts away a little bit. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they've taken the lead here in Game 4. Now it's going to be Sean Murphy. That's in there. Strike one. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. One run across in the frame so far late here in Game 4. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Acuna now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 7-6. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Bryce Elder.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Smoked on the ground to second. Albies over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That one found hard the other way. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. First and second, 1 out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1. Out, a double play to end it with the tying run stranded at second.
Well, you can tell these players feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Game 7 in this series.
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers